Within this video, you'll learn how to create checklists to avoid failure. But what kind of failure? Engine failure, passage planning mistakes, safety screw-ups, cleanliness disasters, just to name a few. Keep watching. Checklists will help you to become more organized, motivated to get things done quicker and more efficiently, have more clarity, to be able to delegate, save lives, and continually improve. If you want a fuller explanation of the importance of checklists on a boat, make sure to read our article and watch our video, How to Prevent Boat Fails. Before we get into how to create checklists for your boating lifestyle, let's discuss the two main categories. There are calendar-based checklists, like daily and weekly, and then there are situational checklists. A calendar checklist is a list of all the tasks you need to complete in a day or a week or a month. On Britican, we even have a yearly checklist, things that we do once a year every year. That list includes major cleaning and servicing items, like putting boracoal all over the teak deck to prevent mold. One of our daily checklists we use is system-based. When on anchor and not sailing, we always check things like surveying the bilge for water, oil, or fuel, testing the bilge pump, checking the sea strainers, looking at the water tank levels, looking at the battery charge levels, the fridge and freezer temperatures, surveying the snubber and anchor chain, and of course checking the weather forecast. Situational checklists, however, are there to help you with specific tasks like pre-passage planning, leaving the boat for a short period in a marina, making a VHF Mayday call, or even something like selecting the best insurance for your boat. Both calendar-based and situational-based checklists are extremely effective on a boat, but where do you start with how to create checklists? Step 1 is to do a brain dump. If you're interested in creating a list of daily or weekly tasks, write down all your repeatable tasks as well as one-off tasks. At this stage, it's all about getting things on paper. You can always eliminate and change them. Step 2, organize and prioritize your tasks. Start off by organizing your to-dos in a way that makes sense. You might realize that some tasks need to be done weekly and others are probably better for a monthly list. For example, you wouldn't want to take the time and disrupt the boat by exercising your stopcocks or through hull fittings every week. However, it's definitely a must-do on the monthly level. You can also organize tasks between the below deck and above deck tasks. And of course, some tasks have to be completed before others, so there's a set course of actions to run through. Once your tasks are organized, you can then prioritize them. Step 3, using pen and paper, a spreadsheet, document with bullets, or any of those specialty checklist apps, make your first draft. Don't worry about being perfect. Once you start to use it, you'll determine what needs to be taken off, move to another list of items, or what needs to be added. We create our checklists in Microsoft Word with boxes to tick, and then we laminate the checklists so they're waterproof and can be used over and over again with a whiteboard marker. All of our checklists are kept in the top drawer of our navigation station desk, and we pull them out as and when we need them. Step 4 is to use your checklist. The real test on how to create checklists is to give the checklist to someone else and see how they do it. I once gave a guest our rigging checklist, and at least 50% of the items on the list our guest had never heard of. Considering that most of our guests are going on to buy their own boat, it was a massive learning curve for them. On my gravestone, it will say, "You don't know what you don't know," because I say that so much. Not until we got into sailboat cruising did I discover how much I really didn't know. And that's where checklists come in hand. Ask your friends what lists they have and compare them. Check out the manufacturer of your boat and ask if they have any maintenance or cleaning checklists you can start with. Look at your engine operating manual. There will certainly be a checklist in there. You can find checklists all over the place. If you're unsure of what checklists you may or may not need or want on your boat, download our free checklist. It's called Suggested Checklists for Sailors. Getting the checklist will enable you to consider which checklists will help you to make your cruising life more enjoyable. Get the checklist here.